This one comes from me. I tweeted this one. This flight's about to be a movie, and then it's a picture of the A24 gate at the Detroit Metro Airport.
Now, you're not allowed to give this a rating, are you?
No.
No.
You shouldn't even be allowed to be here for this one.
Do you guys want me to? No. I'll stay here. But
No, I like this. I like this tweet.
Do you?
I do.
Now explain to him why it's bad.
Riley's got this thing on Twitter where he's like intentionally cringe. Like people will be like, oh, hopping on a jet. Like this is kind of like people will say this flight or this vacation's about to be a movie.
Yeah.
Riley's saying that, but it's just like a direct pun. He's just saying it because he's at the A24 gate.
I have to say this. So many things that I think people say ironically. Have you ever heard anybody sincerely say that something is like a movie?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, plenty. Yeah.
People are like, dude, this night's about to be a movie. Or you're at the show and they're like, tonight's a
because
fucking movie.
that phrase as like an ironic thing, well, I feel like became way more popular than that phrase as a sincere thing.
Correct.
Because because when it becomes popular as an ironic thing, slowly it starts becoming. It ends sincere.
The lines get blurred.
Yeah, the lines start to get blurred.
I did this fully, like, I always say I try to have the worst Twitter. I'm trying to have the worst Twitter of all time. I tweet stuff that is, like, supposed to be a dumb joke.
So if I gave this an F, that would make you happy.
Yes.
I give it an F.
I'll go F with you too.
It's awesome.
Not to make him happy though, because I hate it.
Oh, that's fine. It still makes me happy. And we're going straight into the Harrys. For Harry Styles.
Really?
Yes, there's also the Stylers. Apparently, people said that at one point, but Harry's has emerged as the one that people actually use. It's just his first name, and then with an S on it. It's stupid.
Yeah, and it makes me conjure up the image that his fan base is like big burly man or something with beards.
Yeah, they're like Chewbacca's.
Yeah, they're not Chewbacca's. I've seen Harry Styles fans. They're not. Damn it. They're not Chewbacca's.
I know, yeah.
They're just normal people.
Yeah, they're not Sasquatches.
They're not
like,
space apes.
Yeah, I know. I get it. It's nothing to get worked up on.
All right.
This is an F.
Yeah, Harry's. Very, very bad.
All right, last one for this video. We've got Me Versus Myself by A Boogie with the Hoodie.
Is this Fortnite?
It does look like Fortnite.
It looks like the new season of Fortnite trailer, and it's like, this season's got butterflies and A Boogie's new skin.
It literally looks like you couldn't buy this album if you didn't have Ethereum.
Yeah, exactly.
Very modern crypto art vibe to it in a way that is maximalist, and I'm sure the designer of this album cover would love to work at Pixar someday. Probably would settle for DreamWorks though.
As most people would.
It's another one that raises questions for me.
Okay.
Now the reflection, I can tell, is an animated version of A Boogie himself.
Yes.
But the foreground person looking into the reflection, like, what is that?
Seems to be kind of like a tomato-headed, broad-shoulder, like gloopy, nasty bean.
Sort of looks like a Cause doll who got lava spilled on his jacket. And then putting the Me Versus Myself in the rocks, in the water, it's just too corny. Like,
yeah, it just reminds me of like a video game trailer I'm never gonna play.
Reminds me of John Bellion's music.
Why do you hate him so much?
Because he's bad?
He's like a bad guy? Or
No,
the music's bad?
the music is bad. To me.
Yeah, you just have a lot of unwarranted hate for John.
The music is just like overproduced movie music. It's just like melodramatic shit I can't really do. That's just me.
Says the guy who loves the OC.
That's not melodrama. That's just drama. That's just drama, baby.
That's just drama, baby.
That's just drama, baby.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's so fitting, though.
Ryan and Marissa should have been together forever.
Jesus
Personally,
fucking
I feel
Christ,
like it just
man.
makes
No
sense.
one else cares.
They were meant for each other.
I'm surprised you don't like Outer Banks.
That you only meant well. Well, of course you did. What you say?
Singing like John Bellion over here.
That it's all for the best because it is.
Like if A Boogie told me to buy...
Is Outer Banks good? Should I check it out?
I'm telling you, I think it's right up your alley.
Oh, really?
John B. Just that's all you really need to know.
I think the butterfly should kiss on this cover. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They don't have lips, so.
Yeah, you're telling me. My uncle used to say that all the time.
Butterflies don't have lips.
Let me tell you something, son. Butterflies don't have lips.
That's actually kind of profound.
It's like life may be beautiful, but
you can't
kiss it.
Yeah.
Can't kiss it.
The things you can actually kiss are more hog-like.
You can look, but you cannot touch.
You could touch them.
For most of nature does not have lips.
But that doesn't mean you can't touch it. I go D, big D on this one. Because it is pretty. I'm not going to sit here and lie.
It's an F for me.
That's what.
Let's toss it to Grant.
Grant, F.
Okay, thank you, Grant. Thank you.
Loves Fortnite.
He loves Fortnite, but he hates A Boogie with the Hoodie.
That's true. Yeah,
Hates him.
that outweighs it.
Oh, he hates him. 2016.
You look that much. Oh, baby, you should go and love yourself.
Justin Bieber's Love Yourself, which was written by Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
Does it have him on it? I think he's on it.
I don't know. Ed was just the reign of terror at this time.
Yeah.
Like, this sounds so much like an Ed Sheeran song. I like other Justin Bieber songs more like getting fire and pops jams.
Me too.
And this is too like,
It does feel like kind of one of those quintessential pop song melodies, though, like the acoustic pop world. This song felt like it was like a void that was missing from it. However, as a song itself, like if this comes on, I'm never listening to this alone, and if it comes on, I'm not excited.
no, I'm asking someone to change it. I'm turning off the radio. I'm doing everything to avoid listening to this song that is within my power.
C.
F.
F.
Big F. First F.
Okay. Beer Bongs and Bentleys by Post Malone.
Yeah. I remember really liking this one when it came out.
The album or the cover?
The cover.
See, to me, this seems like somebody took Yeezus and Fast and Furious and said, let's just make that.
Yeah, and kind of like KTM Racing, the Supercross team.
I hate this idea. Like, why does he always have this barbed wire thing on all of his stuff? Like, I understand he has that tattoo across his forehead or whatever, but like...
He's like a bad boy.
Yeah, I don't know. This does not sell it for me. This honestly looks like a concept album cover that one of those graphic design accounts on Instagram would post.
Yes.
Where they take like a really famous album cover and just take the color palette and then make like some really graphic design school type all over it. It's like kind of Swiss, but plays with new typefaces. I hate this one. Like,
to me, it's not that offensive.
Yeah, I don't know. Anything that shows the CD, it has to be so good because Yeezus did that. And
yeah.
It's an F for me, but you can drag it wherever you'd like.
It's not worth dragging it up for me. Throw it in the gutter.
All right, let's go. Now we got Game of Thrones.
Never saw it. It's like dragon porn and stuff.
It's like dragon porn, yeah. I'm dragging porn onto my desktop.
Really?
Just in case the whole internet goes down.
Nah.
Oh, sorry. I actually fell asleep there. I know it was like a 6-second clip, but I was just so bored.
I mean, they play this like in the fantasy book section at Barnes & Noble. Granted, that is where I got my first over-the-pants hand job.
Sure.
I will not equate that with the bad music. You know?
Yeah.
It's still bad. It's boring.
Didn't you get the Barnes & Noble Peace Prize for that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I did.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Congratulations again. I know it was a long time ago, but still.
Appreciate it. It was only a few months. This is an F. Let's F it.
Yeah, let's F it up.
Just like they F the dragons in the show. I really don't know what happens in there.
You guys are gonna get cooked for that.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
I was just saying.
Yeah, let the nerds come for me.
That's like the demographic I'm least worried about pissing off.
Yeah,
Game
what are you
of
going to
Thrones
come at me with your plastic sword? Ooh.
I'm not LARPing with you, bozo. Now we got Selenators.
Selenators.
This is for Selena Gomez, but to me, I think the funniest thing about this one is like, it's kind of like Selenators. It's like senators.
Yeah, and she has such a super fan base that like they couldn't do any better.
I think this is another D.
Yeah, I mean, it's teetering on the F zone.
Yeah, honestly, you know what?
it's
For
hard to
just because it's
say.
annoying to say,
Yeah.
it just makes it a little worse than Hoothenators. So we're gonna go F for Selenators.
Probably the biggest fan base here.
Next we've got from Stefan Molyneux. Is that right?
Molly knew.
I can't believe Taylor Swift is about to turn 30. She still looks so young. It's strange to think that 90% of her eggs are already gone. 97% by the time she turns 40. So I hope she thinks about having kids before it's too late. She'd be a fun mom. Smiley face.
This is disturbing on so many levels. This is a verified account.
Yes. See, I don't know the tone of it because of that.
Right.
I think this could be a funny man.
It could be.
This could be a scientist, or at least an amateur scientist. Either way, definitely overstepping their boundaries here.
Absolutely. Hope you froze some of your eggs, Taylor. You sure would be a fun mom. You know what? Maybe she doesn't want to have kids, Stefan. And that's fine.
I still think this is funny though. I don't know why. I feel like it's wrong. Don't get me wrong.
It is wrong. This one teeters between an F and an A for me.
See, I think it's an F.
Yeah.
I think it's an F. It shouldn't exist, but it is like it's the cheekiest of the Fs that we're gonna get today.
I think so
probably.
too,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
This knew what it was doing.
Yeah.
Although it was definitely going too far.
Yeah, really crossed the line here, Stefan.
Taylor's
See, this sucks.
for Wiz Khalifa.
The Taylors? That's just a name.
Yeah, Taylor Gang though.
Yeah, Taylor Gang, you already have that, though. Like, as Wiz Khalifa, you have that reserved. Like, you're Taylor Gang. But your fans, like, as a name for your fans, needs to be like something better than just Taylor's.
Yeah, the Wizards.
Sure.
The Wizards.
The joints.
Paper chasers. It's just a bummer that Wiz Khalifa dropped before Taylor Swift did, so that she had to do Swifties, and he already had Taylor's.
Yeah. This is an F though.
Yeah, it's an F. It's bad. This tweet comes from the star of one of the new superhero movies. I saw him host SNL. I do not watch superhero movies, but he tweeted, "Just remember, we had to reboot Spider-Man a few times to get Tom Holland. We can reboot the criminal justice system too."
Wait a minute. What's Tom Holland gonna do to the prison industrial complex?
This is another one where he's taken his work and something else and just mashing them together. He's like, yep, Tom Holland's a superhero. I think he's doing a good job. We can reboot the criminal justice system too.
And make it better.
And this was in 2020 in the heat of protests.
Yeah, this one's not good and it's not cancelable.
I think it is so cringe it should be illegal. Like, I want to give this an F, even though I don't know that it quite deserves it, because its heart was probably in the right place and blah, blah, but it just like, it all comes down to delivery here.
Right. And if we're talking rebooting the criminal justice system, let's start with arresting you for being so cringe.
Oh, all of that was not, just a disclaimer, we don't believe anything we just said.
Nope.
Not if it.
Very rarely.
You're going to give a collective score.
Okay.
Okay. First, we've got Florida Georgia Line, Here's to the Good Times.
Yeah, this album takes me back.
Oh, does it?
Absolutely. My first wife.
Your first wife.
She loved this band, man. We followed them around from state to state and we just partied down.
Oh, you crossed the Florida Georgia line for these guys?
Multiple times.
Yeah. Okay.
Multiple times.
Yeah. I mean, what a beautiful cover, you know? I mean,
awesome.
just two strapping young men in cool outfits. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Those are cool outfits. Boot cut jeans.
Chain.
A little chain, maybe like a button up from Buckle with way too many buttons on it.
Yeah, and then like a big bulky leather jacket.
Yep, and then some classic cars and just the blue sky. Beautiful type, FGL.
Here to the good times.
Whoever did this did not get paid enough. That's what I will say. And then we got another one here. Florida Georgia Line, Anything Goes. This seems to be the kind of their bad boy era, I'm sensing. You know, you got ripped up jeans, almost like you fell in a thorn bush or something.
The thumbs in the pocket, no one ever does that except for in photos.
It's a good look though. It's kind of manly, you know, if you really like cup them. I think right in the belt buckle is good. I like it to the side a little bit more.
Yeah?
Just kind of frames my thighs better, you know?
See, I want to accentuate the package.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like Swag on a Million. They crop their shoes off. That's always smart. You know, you want to cut it off right at the bottom. No need to see the whole image.
And Anything Goes in that graffiti font on that dirty brick wall that somehow gets clean towards the top.
Yeah.
And I just like it's some more in between poses. The guy on the left especially seems to be just kind of like fiddling with his fingers.
He's almost trying to take off his ring. He's
Oh.
like, yeah, maybe I don't like this
Maybe it's
anymore.
divorce album.
Divorce time.
Lastly, Can't Say I Ain't Country by Florida Georgia Line.
Can't say it. The text in all these is disturbing.
Yeah.
It like doesn't fit. It's so weird. The outfits are scary, and this hat should be illegal.
I like this one. It looks like it's like a barn way to heaven.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
know?
they look like the Chainsmokers here.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like the Chainsmokers dressed up as Florida Georgia Line.
Yeah.
You know, for Halloween or something.
It's so weird. I mean, all these are huge S's. This is the kind of cover that you just want to buy the album, you want to listen to it, and you want to tell your friends about it. But in all reality, they are stinkers.
Yep, let's go F on all of them, but I think they're fun to look at.
Absolutely. I'm glad you included them.
Thanks, man. Journeys?
Oh, Journeys was always chaotic. Always small, just like this too. Always so
Tiny,
small.
and it's near the food court.
And you're like, the walls are just covered. You don't know which is the children's
it's
or the
chaos in there.
It's
like
chaos.
the logo is like if the logo sucks. It just sucks. Like everything. Honestly, I do not like Journeys because I would go in there and be like, all right, I'm gonna see if they have vans that are cheaper than the ones in the van store. And if not, I'm just gonna go to the van store.
Yeah.
And the van store is just like organized and normal, and then Journeys is like this.
We got everything.
Yeah.
Another place where you could steal the model shoes very easily because they always put them way outside
out,
the
yeah.
store. They're like
Yeah.
across the alley. And you're
Yeah.
like, Journeys.
And then they had like Journeys for kids at a certain point.
They
That was
did have a Journeys
interesting.
for kids. I dated a girl that worked at a Journeys for kids.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Do you miss her?
No.
Right. All right.
She's doing fine.
I think we should put this at either a D or an F. I think it's
It's
a
an
D.
F.
You think so?
I mean, what's good about it?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, okay. What can you not get elsewhere? You
Right.
know?
Like, what Why does it still exist?
All right. Next, we got Polo G's Hall of Fame.
This is tacky.
You told me that you liked it.
I do, but it's tacky as hell.
Oh, I know.
It's ridiculous. It's a nice suit, though. The way that thing fits is wow.
Oh, you like it?
Oh, look at the tailor on it and those lapels.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a real good suit.
What do you think, Men's Warehouse?
Oh, yeah, maybe, or, no, it's Men's Warehouse. I can tell.
You think so? It's not like Jose Bank or anything?
Jose Bank?
Jose Bank? Sorry, Jose Bank. Is it Jose Bank?
Isn't it Joseph A. Bank?
I don't know. I will say I don't really like that he's wearing a button-up shirt. His name's Polo G. I feel like a polo would have been cool.
True. He does look like a G, though.
That's true.
This is an album I haven't spent that much time with in my ears, and so I can't necessarily attach like the aesthetic to the music that well. But the image is it's classy and tacky, and I kind of like the vibe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hate this one a lot for many different reasons.
List them.
Okay, number one, the type is just as tacky as possible. Like, it looks like you got it from a website that makes, like, display type, but didn't actually spend any time manipulating it. Polo G looks like Polog because the G is just as far away from the other letters as they are from each other. Not kerned well.
Yeah.
You've got a tiny little parental advisory in a weird spot with a white outline around it.
Yeah, that's bad.
Polo G's expression on his face is just like, it's an in-between shot. It doesn't even look like you got the one where he's excited about being drafted or anything that feeds into the theme of this. And then the background looks just outrageous and far away and fake.
Yeah,
just as fake as possible.
Yeah, it does look very fake. You know, after hearing your list, I'm feeling worse about it.
Yeah.
You brought me down with you.
It also says Hip Hop Hall of Fame. I don't know. It's just so corny. The whole thing is just as corny as possible. Like,
Yeah, this looks like 2005.
it's an F for me.
Pull it down then. I pulled Melodic Blue up.
Where would you have put it?
Probably around a D.
Okay. No B's yet.
No B's.
Which is good because I'm allergic.
Man.
I have a feeling you're gonna like this one, actually. Okay. This is Quavo, 2 Chainz, Jack Harlow, and Lil Baby's collab with Bleacher Report.
Yes, Bleacher Report, NBA All-Star Weekend
For
stuff.
that basketball game that they played, which Lil Baby was the MVP of.
He was quick. He had a quick first step, for sure.
He sold for $591,000 in total.
This is enough to buy property in, like, South Florida.
Next, Kid Cudi.
Whoa, I've never even seen this one before.
You ever seen this logo?
Uh-uh.
I don't think he uses it that heavily, but he does use it.
I like it.
You like this one, huh?
On first glance, yeah, I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing.
Okay.
What would you use this logo for, though?
Like maybe like a Bill Nye or something, like Bill Nye spin-off show,
Or if you're running like a conspiracy theorist YouTube channel, this would be a great logo.
or maybe like if you're a 3rd grade science teacher and you need something for your like PowerPoint presentation, you kind of throw this up there and
Hey, Kid Cudi.
it's science.
Science.
Well, no, not even like just
right.
it's science class, you know. Like remember science?
I remember science.
Right. Yeah, I really don't like this, but I get why he did it. You know, the whole man on the moon thing.
Yeah.
He's trying to be like some sort of
Astral project himself into the great beyond.
yeah, definitely.
I like it for the sole reason that for whatever reason, Kid Cudi's silhouette is very recognizable. Like if you took the planets away, I could tell you that that's Kid Cudi.
Well, you are a different man. You are have a special ability.
You think so?
Yeah, I could never tell. That is a blob.
If I close my eyes, I can tell you're sitting here.
Well, that's yeah.
To me, this is it's a C.
Really?
Yeah, for me, it's a C.
This is easily an F for me.
Easy F.
Yeah,
Couldn't
it's
get up
clip
off
art.
the
It's like basically clip art. Like it's like somebody image traced an idea. Like they took an image and then they like fucked with the levels in Photoshop and then it just flattened it into an image trace thing.
I bet you other scientists out there like this kind of stuff.
You think so? Mm-hmm. We should get a scientist on the show and just show him stuff like this and see what he thinks.
Oh, that actually looks like Venus in the top left. I can tell.
Yeah. But I guess we're going D then because
No, you can have this one.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right, it's an F.
Absolutely.
Yes, thank
That's what
God.
marriage is all about.
All right. Last basketball, Crypto King Lil Baby with his second appearance in this video.
An absolute baller.
4 for 4PF, I assume. This one is maybe the laziest of all of them.
Yeah,
Holy
absolutely.
shit. This is an F to me.
For sure.
I think this is the worst basketball, and that one of the basketballs has to get an F. But 4PF, so there you go.